Hello. Welcome to my basement. So, yesterday was a pretty big one. I was not around for the bigness that went down, but long story short, I'm working these crazy 12-hour shifts at the plant at the moment while it's shut down for the Bronco retooling, which is all very exciting. So I'm working from 11 to 11, so I was here for the beginning of yesterday's activities, but I didn't get to see the results. Well, I did. I popped by at around midnight after work, but it was a bit of an anticlimax seeing stuff in the dark with a headlamp. Still looked good, but we're going to see it together for the first time in daylight, which is pretty exciting. While I'm here in the basement, here I've got a makeshift plumb bob. So see this bolt? That is exactly where my column is going to land. See, it's kind of hanging from the middle of this beam. So I need to fill in the rest of this hole with concrete. There's an existing concrete footing, but I just need to extend it so that we've got some extra bearing for that column. So there's going to be a column there. I think I've shown you this guy. I'm just going to do all the columns in hardcore red steel. Blockwork and brickwork, it's just going to take too long and be too messy. And if I mess it up, blocks and bricks, then I have to smash it out and redo it. But these steel columns are awesome. They're adjustable. You can get them right and then fix them into the structure. So anyway, that's a little aside. We're going to go through to the ground floor unit first and check something out. Come. Look how much light there is. Ooh, there's a clue. New windows. How about this? New windows here. Beautiful. So we're in the kitchen, which is it's going to be a nice little kitchen. Nice windows, good height here, so I can have a counter here or a table or something. I'm not sure how I'm going to set this kitchen out. This ground floor unit is it's going to be a work in progress for a while. The priority is upstairs, and that's where I've put all my efforts in terms of planning and stuff. But yeah, these windows are lovely. Like, look at this. Nice stop bead. Beautiful millwork. Just corked in really, really nicely. Hardcore, they're well insulated and proper double glazed windows. They're Energy Star rated for this climate. Now these ones are impressive. Look at these gorgeous guys. These are huge windows. They're like, if I stand here, it's all the way down there to over my head. It's a big window. There's two of them right there. The guy had to put all of this, like, some new framing in because this was all rotted out. And even put in a nice windowsill for me, which I have mixed feelings about. I'm super grateful. He didn't charge me any extra to put in the windowsills. The company that I got them through, I think that's one of their like optional extras, but he was like, "Oh, don't tell anyone. I put them in for you anyway." And I mean, they're not. They call them marble sills. They're not. They're just like reconstituted stone type stuff, which is nice. There were some here already, and I've been slowly ripping them out because I want to put in proper like timber windowsills myself. But in the meantime, these will do. They'll be a bit of a pain in the ass to remove, and I'm worried that I'll like crack something or whatever. But whatever, I really appreciate it. So yeah, beautiful big windows. So we're up to 4 windows so far. Kitchen windows. living room windows. And this is the pièce de résistance. Oh wow, this is cool. Cool beetle. It's like a creepy little. Little grasshopper. Check out this one. That's one window. Look how big this freaking window is. That's just like one huge double pane window. Huge ass picture window. And the light in this room is just so nice now. I mean, it's a bit contrasty because of and it's obviously a work in progress. I got my guy to check this situation out. He says it's pretty hardcore, so they're putting an estimate together for me now, and there's going to be a bit of work in it. It's another thing that I'm going to leave to the pros. But yeah, so now we have complete suite of windows throughout this ground floor unit. So they put in 11 windows altogether. 2 in the kitchen, 2 here in the dining room. That big one. These ones on either side were like already existing and they just got repaired in a previous episode. So we're up to 5 windows now. 5 of the new ones. There were no others. I was a bit silly and I ripped out this floor probably before I needed to. So this one here needs to be repaired. I'm pretty sure it's repairable, but you can't really get to it because there's no floor. So gonna have to wait and see on that one. I have to finish sheeting this floor up. I had to rip the floor up so that I could get it reframed. I wanted to get it reframed so that my plumber, see that pipe coming up? So that pipe's going to go all the way up to there. So I wanted to get it reframed before my plumber got to work. My plumber was making noise like he was in a real guns blazing mode and wanted to get it done. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. So I just went ham on that floor and ripped it up, got it reframed. And now he's buggered off to California for a couple of weeks, and I don't know, the sequencing got a little bit mucked up, but it's fine. It's fine. This is a big boat, and there's no stopping it at this point. And changing direction is also takes a little while, so just got to roll it, you know. So what's that? It's 5 windows downstairs. We've got 11 put in total. So let's go upstairs and have a look at the other ones. So it's morning time at the moment. It's 10:30 or 10ish. So I'm doing this before I drive to work. Drive half an hour to Wayne, and then I sit at my desk, getting up occasionally to stretch my legs or to go down to the factory floor to take measurements or whatever, and just listen to podcasts and draw drawings. Okay, so here we go. Window number 6. Here it is. The famous re-bricked kitchen window. Oh, just take it in. I don't mind. Take your time. How good is that? It's beautiful. So, as I explained before, this windowsill was down here. This guy was down here. And it was too low to be able to do anything cabinetry wise on the other side. So I bit the bullet and I knocked out this big stone sill, taking a bunch of brick with it, and then I re-bricked it up in a lovely rustic fashion, and then reframed, and then the window boys put in a new window, which I framed for the size of window that I ordered. when the measuring up guy came, if that makes sense. So I told him that I was going to lift the sill. He asked me how much. I said, oh, about this much. He said 42 is a standard size, inches that is. And I said, cool, I'll frame to that. And he said, sweet. So I did, and it worked out beautifully. And let's have a look at the inside. But before we do, let's just take another look at it. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. Alright, so let's go inside. You can see inside, quick tour, bathtub, rubbish bags, other windows. We'll look at those in a sec. But yeah, look at this. So here it is here. This lath is all going to either come out or get covered up with drywall soon. Trying to get hold of kind of friend, dude that Alex knows. He comes to Tango all the time. He's a really good salsa dancer. He's this old Israeli Romanian type dude. His name's Ruben. He's older. He's been doing it a long time. Like, he's one of these old school tradies. And I want to get him to do my drywalling for me. Maybe even some painting. I don't know. I get the impression that he really knows his shit. But anyway, I need to get someone to drywall all of this. But next, I'll do the vapor barrier next. But anyway, so there's the window from the inside. It's not nice. Look at this. They did a good job. They did a great job. It was like a team of 4 guys, and they knocked it out pretty quickly. So I'm going to stuff some insulation in here. Might even keep it as a secret compartment for stashing stuff. Who knows? So that's Windows 6. Here we are, Windows 7 and 8. Oh. Both of these are new. Yeah, both of them. These are pretty regular size, but still like over me head. And sill is too low for a cabinet, but that's okay. This is going to be a walkway anyway. So that is going to be a walkway, and where the bathtub is going to be an island, like a kitchen island. With a sink in it. So you'll be able to sit here at the kitchen island and then turn around and look out the window at the lovely condemned house across the road. That house, by the way, isn't in bad shape. It's actually pretty solid. It looks like crap, and it's got a giant tree growing out of it. But I think it's salvageable. I'd like to see someone breathe some life into it. It's owned by someone. It's not owned by the land bank, so I don't know. Hopefully something happens to that soon. So, Windows 7 and 8. Aren't they nice? In here we have window 9, which is that one. You can tell because it's got the nice new stop bead. There's a couple of nail holes that need to be filled, but that'll happen when we paint. And yeah, just lovely double glazed hardcore insulation goodness. Let's just look at those all together. Windows, baby. Yeah. And then here are the upstairs pièce de résistance is this one. Nice big picture window. So before, this was like a biggish window down the bottom and then a top light, and they just ripped the whole lot out and put in there's a lady down there, and put in just one big picture window, which is beautiful. Look at that. So now in this living room we have complete windows. Yeah. It's crazy. You can see the whole world from up here. It's a very commanding position that this house has in this spot. It's pretty cool. See trouble coming from a mile off. So that was window number 10. Yep. Now we're going to look at the last window, which is just as great as all the others. Here it is here in this bedroom. Remember, this was just a flappy bit of plastic to keep the weather out before, and now it's a bona fide window. Letting in the light, open it up, let in the breeze. They all come with fly screens. Let's give it an open. Oof. Coffee down there. So they open and close so easily. They've got like these balancing units in them, which are like a kind of coiled spring, which does the job of that a counterweight would have done back in the day. So it's like a lift assist, and then it kind of applies a bit of braking force on the way down, so that you're not gonna like drop it and slam it. Good stuff. So 11 brand new vinyl windows in the house. Let's hope. There's no chance. I don't think anyone's going to break in and steal my windows. The previous windows, so this company, Wallside, I'll give them a good review. They're pretty great. Been excellent to deal with. I financed these windows, but I got like 60 months interest free, so 5 years to pay off the $8,000 it's cost me to get these put in, which I think is pretty good deal. And yeah, the reason I went with them is because back in 2006, the owner of this house had them put new windows in, and so the wall-side windows were already in this building. A lot of them had been torn out by scrappers, so that's why I mentioned window theft. Scrappers come through and just like take stuff that they can get money for on some kind of secondary market. Don't know why this one's a bit funny. So yeah, but I think this house would have to sit vacant for a while before people plucked up the courage to like break in and steal windows. It's a lot of work doing that, and yeah, it's not something you want to get caught doing, especially in a city where pretty much everyone has a gun, I'm learning. There's a high price to pay for getting caught in the wrong spot doing something you shouldn't be doing on private property, that's for sure. So, I don't know. Pretty stoked about my windows. Oh my god. Not sure what my favourite is. Definitely that big one downstairs. Mate, when it was like sitting on the ground waiting to go in, because I was here when the guys first pulled up and they like put all the windows in the respective rooms. And sitting there, it was head height. It's like a 6 foot high window, just when it's sitting on the ground. So downstairs, when it's sitting up on its sill, it's just huge. But I love them all. I love them all equally. I think that my favourite is this kitchen window, to be honest, because it's the one that I've worked hardest for, and I'm just like delighted with the results. And it's just so cute, and it kind of represents so much of my efforts here, like taking a kind of ballsy fuck it type attitude and just getting stuck in, and just being careful and taking my time, and then ending up with a result. It's feels good, fam. Anyway, just noticed this cork has like bubbled out a little bit. Don't know where that's from. There must have been a bubble or something in there. I'm going to wonder what we can do about that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might just let it set and then trim it with a knife or something. Oh well, it'll be fine. Still my favourite window. Let's be cool, shall we? thanks for tuning in. I'll chat to you again soon. This is a big one. This makes a huge difference. And the building is now pretty much completely airtight. So I can start cleaning up and kicking insects out and stuff. And there's a good chance that they won't be able to get back in, which is cool. Insects can do a lot of damage. I mean, if insects can get in, then water can get in. And water and insects will just destroy a building. Any building will just be destroyed by water and insects. So this is a big step for shoring this place up and stopping the decay. Anyway, love you guys. Peace.